The next poem has its origin in, there was a show by essentially a blacksmith, a very fancy blacksmith of metalwork at Shelburne, at the Shelburne Museum, John Bisbee, and everything's created out of these giant spikes. And he had this piece, Thicket, which instantly brought me back to this memory of being lost in a blackberry thicket behind my house when I was little. And I could see my mother, I could hear her, but I couldn't get out. And so I had this fragment for a while, and I could never find the second sort of half of the poem. But then, when you're with your partner and you hear stories about exes, and some are good and some are bad, and then I just thought, I don't want to be a story someday. So, Crewel. Which is cruel like the needlepoint, and maybe something else. I'm cruel. I'm busy, blackberries everywhere, the birch tree like a white queen among them, the worker bees, the briars breeding furiously. Look at that fat jewel, the bramble, its blood sweet on my tongue. I don't care what they say. I can hear my mother in her pink halter top laughing with the neighbor. Sun caught in the ice of her tea sparkles across the lawn. She wears cutoffs and her hair like a child, 2 braids down the back. In an hour or 2, I will be lost. There is an old pickup knee-deep in what's left of the creek, both doors rusted open, as if lovers fled the water seeping in, mid-kiss, a hand on her breast, the lady's Sunday shoes and hem of her best dress wet. Oh, prisoner, oh, pretty miss, I know something about wanting like a kiss that cuts this way and that. There's a nest of thorns and a bird, a scavenger jay, blue as sky, as the veins singing inside me. See how he stitches, all scratches and feathers, his fine handiwork, cruel like a ruby collar around my neck. I want to make a pie. I want to eat the whole wrecked world, peel back the mottled pelt of the rabbit, how tender its loins, how tiny its heart. When you cry, your eyes grow huge. I watch the water pour as if from a cup. Close the car doors, lock them shut. Kiss me again and again. My thighs bury your nipples thorn. My best dress is all wet. The hem is torn. Someday, we will just be a story. That's what I'm afraid of. There was once a creek here, a creek and an acre of blackberries. There was, and there isn't anymore.